Hello guys, my name is Mohammad Asim. Today is a day 14 of AWS and DevOps series and the Linux day 3. Today we will be discussing about the Linux commands and how to write the Linux command, how to create a file, right? A simple file .txt format using multiple open editor files, right? By using the commands, right? File editor commands like nano, like touch, like vi, vm. Then we will use cat to put some content or data inside our file, and I will show how to view that data from using the cat command, and I will show you what are the permissions required for the file and how you can differentiate that files, right? And we will discuss about how to delete the files what we have created. So we'll go deep down about this. Please don't forget to share, subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll go back to AWS, and first what we are going to do it, we are going to restart this Linux, right? Linux virtual machine which we have created. So I will just check it out over here. Just check click on this. Then afterward, click on the instance state. Then click on the start. Okay. So it will take few seconds till that our virtual machine up and running, right? After that, one IP address will be generated from AWS, right? On this Linux, if you check, you'll find one IP address. That IP address I'm going to use, I'm able to connect to my virtual machine, right? So what we are going to discuss in this class, right? As the Ubuntu, we have some commands which will work in Ubuntu only, will not be work for AWS Linux, okay? Because there is a conceptual difference, okay? In this case, if I'm showing you where I have login, so first, what if you read the document over here, I think you missed out, right? So whenever you're creating one EC2 instance, key is given here. The list of available update is more than a week old, right? To check for the new updates, run sudo apt update. So whenever you are going to log into your virtual machine, right, it's best practice you to update sudo apt update. Okay. So what will happen with this one is that it will update the AWS any new packages or new security or new update scheme, anything is showing global security, right? It's updating that security aspect, right? So whatever is there, that everything will be updated. If we check here, restricted backports, universe, this all data is updating from AWS, okay? Because AWS has provided us this Ubuntu operating system, right? Virtual machine also belongs to them. So this is fine, okay? Ubuntu is open source, we are using Linux, and the AWS also we are using free one. Don't worry, there is no charges unless we require, okay? For currently, there is no charges. You can use as many. So you got my point. What is that? Let's add these points over here. Let me add first sudo su, right? Sudo su. Sudo su is used to switch to root user. I will add over here root user means administrator, right? Administrator in Linux. Okay, you got my point. Then afterwards, what the second command I have shown you, apt update, right? Update. I'm using sudo just if I'm not in the root, then I can use this. That will update our packages, right? Updating the packages on machine, right? On virtual machines, right? The third option we are going with control with the clear or control plus L, right? Will clear the screen. Okay. So let me go and check this part also. So now if you check it over, my screen is filled. I'm right typing A1. What I can do, I can type clear. So all my screen will be cleared, right? My clean is clear. Or else we can go with, right, sudo apt enter. So it's updating, right? So what happened? All the things are updated, right? So I want to clear, I can use control plus L. It will clear. Okay. You got my two files. Now, these three commands we already covered, right? What we have covered three commands as I mentioned, right? Okay. After that, what I will do it? I will add more, right? We will go with the file creation, right? File creation part. So here, if you check it here, there is a multiple options, multiple editors. With that, you can create files. Okay. How you can create the files in Linux? How to create a file in Linux, right? So the first point, we can use tool as touch. Let me just capture touch. You can use it. You can use it. You can use the command as nano editor, right? Then afterwards vi or slash vim. Then you can use cat also, right? These are the 5 editors famously used to create the files. Okay. So if I'm going to add over here, just let me take and increase. Okay. So let's go and check it out how you're going to create the file. Simply, whenever I'm saying that create the file, right? How do you create the file here? By clicking here, clicking new, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to open any file like text document, right? So new text document will be open. But in the Linux, what you have to do, you have to use one command line, because this is Linux is command line interface. Okay. So in this case, you have multiple commands. One is touch. Touch is used to create empty files. Okay. So let's add this point also. Touch is used to create empty files. Okay. Nano will create file and data you have to enter. Okay. So that means it will create the file, it will open the file. So you have to enter the data. Here there will be no filing like this. Okay. Let's cover that part also. Vim also same. Okay. Create file, you have to enter some data. Okay. In the cat, you have to push the data into that. Okay. That means create file and push data in file. Okay. We will cover these 4 aspects now. We will go first, as I mentioned, right? Not touch. Let's say I want to create it touch word dot txt. Hit enter, right? So one file is created. How do I'm going to know that? If I ls over here, you'll be finding one word dot txt is created, right? So if I want to check this file, right? That means if I want to go and inside what data I have, right? So what I'm using the cat command to see the data inside that. Okay. So how you're going to see, right? How you're going to see the data over here, right? If I'm going to open here, then I'm going to see the data, right? I don't have a data when I've created, just I have created, right? So I don't have a data. I can give the data here, right? I can insert the data. So after inserting the data, I'll save. You can create empty files using touch. With the touch, even you can create multiple files, right? Like a word 1.txt extension can be anything. Word 2.txt. Let's check that this creation will be taking a no. So what happened? One we have created 2 more. If I ls over here, list ls, I should be able to find 3 word, the 3 txt files has been created, right? Using touch, which command, right? Using the touch editor, right? Touch editor, file editor. Now the second, as I mentioned, that what we are going to use, nano, right? In case of nano, what will happen? I'll use nano and I say that I want to create word tree.txt. As you enter, as you hit enter, the word file will be created, but it will not be saved. You'll be inside this word, this .txt file. Okay, hit enter. See, you are inside word.txt. Now it will ask you that please insert any data. So what you have to do, you have to insert data as it is. Data injection, right? Injection. So now if you check here, you'll find all the help from this provider. Okay, let me just click on the save. Right now here, what you're going to find, now you're going to exit. Now it's showing that if you want any help, you can use this sign is Control G. If you want to write out, you can use Control O, where you want to check anything, right? I want to file in this, you have, let's say I have 10,000 files, words or keywords here. If you want to check specific keyword, that can be used. Even you can go to the line. This we will, in the progress, I will show you. But how you're going to exit. So exit is showing X. So this is control, that is X, right? This is control, this is X. Okay. So let me, this is control part, this is X. Okay. Let me just delete this. So what I will do it, I will use control X. So it will prompt me the save modified buffer, the data what you have inserted. Do you want to save it? So it's saying if you want to insert Y to S to save, no, N to no, right? I will say Y. I just is asking me, yes, are you okay with it? You want to go back to whatever prompt you have given, then it's okay or no. I will say it's okay. So what I will do, I will hit enter. So now what happens when I'm using nano, one file will be created, that it will open automatically the file. Okay. So I have to give all the insert document. Okay. So this will happen like this. Okay. So now I want to check what data I have written in this, right? So I'll use cat. So now you may say that, how do you validate that using nano? You have saved some content into this, right? So I will say that please use cat command is to see the content inside any file, right? File, we are speaking about the files. Okay. So cat word, okay, W word. So it will, if it insert the tab, it will take, if you have same words like word. After that, it will ask you what kind of file. Then that use tab again, right? So it will take the file extension back if it is exist in this directory. So where I'm in the current directory, I'm creating in the root, right? So hit enter. So you're going to find I have given the data injection. Okay. Nano is used. It's a simple editor, right? Editor that you can be using in real time. Okay, it's not very complex, but there is it's frequently used. This is my favorite. Okay, I'll be using maximum nano itself. Then afterward you have VI. VI also same like a nano, right? But there is some progressive. I'm giving. It will not create empty files. It will create the files. You'll be going direct to the file which you are creating, right? VI word 4. Your friend, then you have to insert I. Okay. Now it's saying that you can able to insert. Okay. This you have to remember. What do you mean to say? Whenever you are going with the VI, what we have to do it? You have to escape on your laptop, escape key. You have to press. Then you have to press I, right? Insert. Right? Then you can give any data inside that. Okay. Data add. You can add any data inside that. Okay. You got my point. So now what I'm doing is prompting me that you can insert now. I can give injection data VI editor. Okay. So now after how you're going to save and edit. So simply what you have to use escape again. Right. Escape. Then you have to give colon, right? Colon, I've given WQ. So hit enter, it will save it. Okay. So how to save that files? Then you have to go over here. Let me just add. How you going to save it? So simply use escape, right? Afterwards colon W key, so that you save and exit from the files. Okay. So you got my point. Save. Now, if I don't want to save, let's open this file again. You can use this editor either to create or open the file. Okay. So if the file is not created, like Word 4, I don't have this, right? Here, let me show that. LS over here, what the file name is you have? Word 4, right? So VI is used to create the file and open the file also, right? This all tools, this all editors, what I'm saying that it will create the file if it does not exist. If we have the file is exist, then it will open the file, this editors. Okay. So what we will do it, we will just open this now. In this case, what we'll do, we will open the existing file. So VI exit, so it's showing the data whatever we have stored at the time. After that, what you have to do it, you are just use insert I. Okay. Then afterwards, I'm going to use insert, right? So I can go anywhere, I can add any data, right? So then afterwards, let's say I have WRT by mistake, I have done something. But now what I am to do, I want to exit this. So W, right? Colon, escape colon Q. Okay. Just only Q. Then hit enter. So it's saying that, no file written since last date. Do you want to continue? I will say press enter. Just a second. Escape colon Q, right? It's saying that some data has been added, but you are not going to save. So what you have given, you have to give once exclamatory marks so that you exit forcibly without saving. Hit enter. Now if you check over here with the cat command, right? What I have just added the text that not be visible. It means I have mistakenly added something, right? But I have not saved because I don't want to save that file. If I want to save, then colon WK. Okay, so you practice. That is so very easy. Don't worry periodically when we are working with the DevOps course completely. You will be using periodically. Then you will be used to it. Don't worry about that. Windows operating also, when you started at the initial time, you face difficulty, right? It took some time to get our hands on that, right? So in the same way over here, don't worry about this. You practice multiple times, you will get this information, right? It will find very easy while practicing. Okay, make your progress document, then you can write anything over here. After that, when I say Vim also seem like a VI editor. It's same of that. So I'll say word6.txt. Okay. Here also same. I have to give I. Then I can write this is by Vim editor, right? I will use Vim editor. Escape colon WQ. Right? Hit enter. So if I want to use cat word6.txt, then I will to find this is by Vim directory. Just I have given some data inside that, right? So now the point is that cat command is used to see the content and to write the contents also, right? So now if I want to create one cat, right? So cat, I'm giving 2 dot, right? And I will give it word 6, 2 greater than sign txt. So let's check it out. So what I'm doing now, I'm giving hello. Please add this line, right? Hit enter. See, If you check it over, you'll find that the data, whatever we have entered, that has been saved in this file, right? And have added only one line in the initial state. But now when I have used this command cat, right, to greater than sign, then what says I have given the file name in which I want to add some content, some data inside that. Then I'm using Control C to exit line. If I want me to show again, I'll be showing again to you, right? Cat to greater sign. Okay, I'll be using in this case where we'll go with the word 4. In the word 4, we have injection data v1, right? So I'll go word 4.txt file, hit enter. It's asking me what kind of data you are to go into as. This is adding by cat command using, okay, for simple roughly. After it asking, do you want to add any another line? I'll say no line is, right? I'm adding 2 lines. Then how do you going to exit now? If I hit enter, I'm going to add up one more line option. Use Control C. So automatically it will save all the data, whatever we have added over here, that will be saved to word4.txt. So if I use cat, I am not using any greater, right, sign. That means it will show the content, whatever available in that file. Hit enter. You're able to find one is one we have done using VI editor, right? VI editor. Who we have given the data 2 lines using cat command. Okay. Even you can create a cat, right? Cat, let me just give 2 line. Let me add Asim.ext, hit enter. Then after saying hello, it's Asim. Please subscribe our channel and like, share the DevOps course, right? Hit enter. Then after I'm using Control C. So if you check it over here, did I make anywhere asim.txt? Do not know. So that means if the file name is not exit, right? It will create that file, and this all the data what I'm going to add, that will be the data will be pushed into this, means that will be read right to that file. Okay, if I list over here, right, I'm going to find one asim.txt is created. Okay, but cat we are not using to create the files maximum. But if you are going for the quick some changes or something for the demo purpose, we are using cat. Usually cat is used to add view the file data. Okay, that's it. Maximum in the real time we are using cat only. For the best practice, we are using nano or VI editor based on their use case. Okay, some prefer nano, some prefer VI, some prefer Vim. Okay, hope this 3 editor whatever we have covered, like touch, nano, VI, Vim, cat. We have covered 5 editors, right? 5 editors. With this command, you can create n number of files. Okay, so you hit enter, nothing will happen. Touch, you can give any like you can create any like any extension, right? It doesn't matter that it should be txt only. It can be anything, right? Let's say I'm saying that .js. I can create .js. If you ls over here, you'll find the extension asim.js, right? That is JavaScript, for example. So if I want to create touch, right? Asim.sh, right? Shell script. So if I ls over here, you'll be finding asim.hs. Okay. Now, if I want to see what are the permission assigned to this file, if you ml, you'll be finding all this in the linear way. Let me ml again. Ml, right? See, you check it over here. We have created asim.js, asim.sh, asim.txt, right? Nano, just this is getting deleted. Okay, word 1 is missing. So same way rm to delete the file. Okay, word only, right? And the word I have, right? Word dot txt. Hit enter. Okay, so just I'm using tab to get all the data. I'm with like I'm going to, like I have used w at hit tab, so it will take the file name existed in the directory. Okay, hit enter. Now if you ll over here, everything is done. Now the point is that where I'm currently, I am in the root directory. Okay, all files are created in this directory itself. Okay, so how you're going to know this directory is created? The simple way is that you require one tool that is called as tree. Okay, tree will what will give? It will give a structure. Let me install that. So when I say tree, then you'll be able to find that there is no such is installed, right? Command tree not found can be installed. It's showing that Linux expertise, or you can say how Linux is, helpful and is very fast or intelligent. That so this itself is saying that tree is uninstalled, but you can install using this command. So I will copy apt install apt package to install tree. Okay, I will install these packages. After installing these packages, what simply I'm going to do is that, let's say where I'm currently in the root directory, right? After current this directory, root directory, I have created multiple files, right? Like say word 1, word 2, right? Word 3, word 4, 5, 6. This all you can see with the using one command tree. If I hit enter tree, sorry, just a second. Tree over here, you're able to find, see what happened. The root directory is the where I am. From the root directory is the current directory. Where I'm current directory, I'm inside root. Okay, root is the directory for inside the root directory. Inside root directory, what I have? rsim.js I have, rsim SHS I have created, rsim txt I have created, cat nano I have created files, that VM, word 2, word 3, word 4. This all files will be visible with one structure itself. Okay, if I want to see in the you see this in the blue color, you just recognize that this is a folder. Okay, it's not file. This is a folder, and the folder is known as Linux as a directory. Okay, if you check here is a directory. Okay, if you check here, you'll be finding that is blue color is a directory. How you can differentiate what is a file and directory? One option is with the color. Okay, the best practice is not with the color. You'll be finding with the first over here. If you ll or if you ls-a, no ll over here, right? You'll be finding in the starting. Okay, when we say there is a D in the starting, just remember that is a directory, that is folder. If you remember D in the starting, remember that is directory. If there is no D written, that means this is a file. Okay, if I say rsim sh, you're finding there is no over here. It is empty. That means this is a file. rsim.txt, this is a rsim file, right? It's a file. So what is snap? It is blue is written. This is a directory, right? It's a folder, but how you're going to find it? With the D itself. Okay, these are all the specific information. We will discuss this part also in the Linux. Don't worry in the upcoming classes. Okay, to hands on this, I have a practice. Whether practice this everything, so we can proceed for the next class also. Okay, don't forget to share, subscribe,